Hey guys, my name is Adele Hofling. This video is going to be explaining kind of about my business, Easy One Up, more about, it's kind of like the first video if you want to get started in internet marketing, about what it is and why you should be doing it. I have my tutorial videos about like how to get started and things like that, but not so much why you should be doing it and like the value. Because I think that once you understand the value, you would kill to have something like this. And I think that's the biggest problem with marketers online is, they when people sign up for this, it's like, oh, cool, I can make a couple $100, but then they give up because it's hard and they don't really know how to do it the right way. And that's the biggest thing. If you really know the value that you're being given here, I think that you're going to succeed. So I made a little PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to go through it all. I only have 15 minutes per video, so if it cuts off, it will cut off. So there'll be a few parts to this um, PowerPoint. So that being said, I'm going to jump in here. First slide, why network marketing? So I have comparisons here on independent network marketer for versus a job. And I'm going to refer to this as network marketing. There's lots of different names for it, and there's lots of different programs that work differently. Affiliate marketing or relationship marketing. Like lots of people will call it different things, but I'm just going to call it this for purposes of this video. So first of all, set your own hours. That's pretty huge. A job is hours are set for you no matter what. You go in, you clock out. You can, over here, work from home, no commuting. Wake up in your pajamas and jump on the computer and make some money. You can spend hours in traffic commuting back and forth at a job, and that can be super depressing. I've been there. Unlimited income. I think that's kind of the biggest factor here. Who doesn't want to wake up and be able to make unlimited amount of money? You don't go in a job and be like, oh, I wonder how much money I'm going to make today. Maybe if you're waitressing or something, but still, you kind of know what you're going to get. Over here, you can take holidays off. More time with your family is a big reason people go into this. Over here you only get certain days off and you have to put in requests for them. And, if you have to work on Christmas and they tell you that's what you got to do, that just really sucks. Be your own boss. Who doesn't want to have total control over their life? Over here, like it or not, jobs control you. Your boss controls you. And that's no way to live, I hate how jobs are kind of accepted as normal. And they're really not. And it may be what the average person does, but it's really not normal to live your life that way. Work with people you like. That's a big one. I mean, I can get online and talk to people about my business, and if I like you and we connect, we'll work together. If I think, if someone's negative and just harassing me, then I don't have to work with them. I can delete them. Easy. So, at a job, there's always that annoying person who you just hate. I've had a lot of those. Able to explore other interests and hobbies. You have time to like do other things with your life. Imagine that. Like when you go to work, you come home, you're tired. You want to just watch TV. You want to just relax. And I totally understand. And you don't have time to like really figure out who you are and like things you like to do. You only have the weekend, and even then, sometimes you're too tired to do it. So like anything, network marketing is not perfect and it's hard work. I'm not going to lie about that. Investing is anywhere from $1 to $3,000. So there's so many different programs, everything with different, um, you know, startup packages. If you really want to change your life and make like the $1 million lifestyle, I would recommend getting into a high ticket program. That's where you're going to be making high ticket commissions. Easy One Up is great because it's really affordable. It's the $25 to $500 startup. You can pick one, and then you can make commissions based on that level. So if you're paying like $1 to get into a program, and they're saying you can make like, $50,000 in a week, it's like, how? Okay, like where's that money coming from? If you're like with Easy One Up, you're paying exactly commissions you're getting back. So that's where the money's coming from. And you also pay an admin fee, which means it's a legitimate company. Okay, so look for things like this. And it might seem like a lot, but that's if you're given a business platform for $3,000 to start generating millions of dollars. I mean, that's a pretty good deal, I think. Um, you might work long hours without seeing any results. So that's the thing. When you go to a job, you clock in, you clock out, and no matter what you did, you're going to make money. I could sit down at the computer all day and talk to people and work my business and may not make anything that day. And that sometimes happens when you start out. And that's just, part of the system. Go back to don't be discouraged about it, People will laugh at you. People will definitely laugh at you. They'll think you are an idiot. And, I take that as a compliment because anyone who's ever been called crazy has done something great, unless you're actually crazy, but you get what I mean. So don't be discouraged. I was in a program called Amway. I'm sure some of you have heard of that. And one of the top earners told a story about kind of comparing your business to building a house. When you're starting to build a house and you dig out the basement and you have all the construction and it's loud and it's ugly and it's messy and your neighbors hate you. They look at you like, oh, this fucking person, building their house and it's just annoying. And then you have this beautiful house, and everyone wants to be your friend all of a sudden. That's exactly how this works. Everyone's going to think you're dumb. Everyone's going to, not hate you. Everyone's going to laugh at you. And then you're going to start making money, and people are going to come in and be like, oh, what are you doing? Like, how did you afford that? Like, what's up with you? And then you're going to start making the real money, and then everyone's going to want to be your friend. So just stick with it. You'll get there if you do what you're supposed to do. It's very simple. It's not easy, but it's very simple. So like I said, I'd rather work a few years and spend a few $100 to create $1 million business than work the rest of my life and maybe reap some of the benefits at the end. But I don't know about you, but I don't want to retire when I'm 65. I want to retire right now when I'm 26. That sounds like a lot better to me. All right, so enough about the jobs. College, is it worth it? So this is kind of about, the value of certain things, like a value of a job. Kind of went over that. The value of college. Are you really getting the reward of what you're putting into this? Over here, I have some statistics if you want to read them. I'm not going to go through them all, but the average college student owes around $37,000 in student loans. That's average. That's crazy, And a lot of people owe a lot more than that, especially if you're in medical school or law school or something. 1.26 trillion in U.S. total student debt. 43.3 million Americans with student loan debt. Delinquency rate 11.6. That's just it's a lot of money. Like over here, average national debt for every man, woman, and child is like 3,000. That's probably not true. That seems a little low. Over here, student loan 35,000 as an average. Like, why are we putting all this debt on our young generations? It's like, and then you think about what you're getting for it, it's not really equaling out. College used to be a lot higher in value, with our parents' generation. Now it's kind of like everybody kind of goes to college. It's like not really that big of a deal anymore. And so the value is lowering, and that's kind of why everyone's having such problems getting a job coming out of school. So network marketing over here, we got the cost, $1,000 to $3,000. If you could find a school that you paid $3,000 to go to for 4 years, don't you think you would take it? Like even if you didn't learn anything, that's an incredible deal. Over here, people have no problem paying this kind of money for what? What are you really doing? People just don't think about anything anymore. You're getting relevant information. Like if you could pay $3,000 to go to a class where you would learn learn what people do to generate millions of dollars, would you take that class? Yes, that's what your $3,000 kind of what you're paying for a stupid. I'm not gonna put down any classrooms at college, so I'm gonna be careful. But what if that stupid class that you're taking at school that you hate, that's not interesting to you or not relevant? You're probably paying $2,000 for that class right now. So, people really think about what you're paying for, what value you're getting. And this is what all about network marketing is. Gaining immediate profit. Like, how would you want to make $500 instantly today? You can do it. Over here, go to school, what, 4 to 6 years. You work your butt off the entire time. You get out, then you have to search for a job. When are you going to start making that money? It's taken years and years. I'd rather get money right now, honestly. And of course, unlimited profit. You're no end to your earnings. Over here, you're just going into you're just a funnel into a job. It's just both college and jobs are just sucking the life out of you for no reason at all. So is it worth it? So over here, again, 62% of students are actually working in a job they're qualified as a college graduate. I mean, I'm sure you guys have worked alongside of, if you are a college graduate, worked alongside people who have not gone to school, and vice versa. It's not like that strange. And then over here, 27% of people actually in their field of study. I think that's really depressing. So for what you're paying, I think I would find something else that's a little higher in value there. So and going and getting the job, that's kind of like the goal at the end of college, getting that job. And I think college, or people who push college, are kind of solution there, because what kind of jobs are making that kind of money that you go into school for? Like, everyone kind of thinks, oh, go to college and then come out making 6 figures, and that's what you get from a college degree. No, that's so not true. I mean, look, this is the top job out of the U.S. The top jobs. This was petroleum engineer, 93,000, 157,000. Like, what a random job this is. For one thing, you have to be crazy smart, and you have to have the specific skills to do this. So if you want to do this, yes, you need to go to school and do that. That's fine. But I just feel like the expectation that's put on people, that they're going to get something like this when they get out of college, is just very strange. Okay. And I'm not putting college down. Of course, I'm gonna have all these people being like, "Oh, I go to school and I love it, maybe." Like, if you like to go to school, go to school. It's fine. I'm in school right now. I'm in paralegal school, mostly because I had nothing else to do. I might go to law school because I think the justice system is ridiculous and I want to do something about it. That's fine. Don't go to school to get a good job and get a lot of money. I think that's a lot of the reason people go to school. If you want to make a lot of money, then do network marketing. If you want to learn a skill, then go to college, okay? So I've seen some pretty funny memes, and basically what they're saying is, I work really, really hard in school so I can get a good job so that I can pay off all the debt I acquired while in school. It really doesn't make any sense, okay? Like, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're paying, and think about what value you're getting back. Okay, so enough of that. Why else do it? Well, it's basically about the money too, like having enough money to buy anything you want. Buy the amazing house or a yacht. That's definitely on my list. All the cars, a plane, I don't know. Whatever you're into, shoes, clothes, food, vacation, massages, just imagine. I don't think a lot of people really take the time to fantasize about having an unlimited income because it seems so foreign. But you really should start doing that, especially if you want to get into this, because I'm sure all of you heard of the placebo effect. Your mind can trick your body into to act in different ways. If you believe you're taking medication, your body reacts the same way as if it was taking it. And everyone kind of learns about the placebo effect, but really think about that. That's incredible. You're basically saying that your mind can heal your body of a disease if it wants to, if it believes it. So then what else can your body do? Well, what else can your mind do? That all goes into the law of attraction. You think you have that car that you want, you're gonna trick yourself into a reality. Basically, you have to feel those good feelings. That's why they emphasize so much about visualization and getting those really good feelings, like, oh, I'm in that car, I'm in that Lamborghini, I'm in that $1 million house, I'm on a beach in Mexico. If you feel that, you're gonna trick it into fruition. It's gonna happen. So I'm almost 15 minutes, then I'll go to the next slide. So I will see you guys in a few minutes.